Hey friends, and welcome back to A Bridge by Alpha, this time coming to you from London. This is definitely one of the weirder setups that I've done, but I won't be here for very long, just for the introduction. Today, as promised, I'm going to be doing a bookstore crawl in London. I'm super nervous about it. I bought this fancy handheld gimbal so I can stabilize my video, but I think I'm gonna be too nervous to get it out, and I'll probably just end up using the little handheld tripod instead. So that's a waste of $200, but I'll probably use it later anyway, so who cares. I'm super excited. I have a list of bookstores that I'd like to get to today. I'm not sure if I'll make it to all of them because I'm definitely heading out later than I intended to. I slept weird last night and I just have the most awful cramp in my neck right here. It's making it really hard for me to do anything. Putting on my makeup was a struggle. So we'll see how many I get to today. I will see you guys out there. Unsurprising to no one, I'm chickening out and I cannot get the full gimbal out, so it's gonna be a shaky video and I want to apologize for that. Right now I am outside the Notting Hill bookstore. Now this is special for two reasons. First of all, the obvious one being that this is the Notting Hill movie. This is where it was filmed. The second reason being I actually lived in the Notting Hill area while I was here. This was right up my alley, and yet I never came here. So I'm probably just a fake book fan. More likely just a fake movie fan. But let's head inside. Hopefully I don't get yelled at for filming, and let's see how this goes. Now, only the exterior of this bookstore was used in the filming of Notting Hill. The interior scenes were filmed elsewhere, and no, I don't know where. I'm sure Google could tell me, but I'm too lazy to look right now. However, when you go inside, you feel like it totally could have been the original anyway. It's narrow, it's cramped, and it's got a lot of charm. Given the popularity of the film, it's busy even on this random Thursday afternoon in April that I'm visiting. And of course, they do sell books here, but it seems like they're really capitalizing on the Notting Hill merchandise, and honestly, who can blame them? I absolutely loved visiting this store. It was so cute on the inside, and I'm glad that I finally got closure on the fact that I never visited while I lived here. Okay, so that was Notting Hill Bookshop. I'm now going to be hopping back onto the District line, which is one of my favorites, I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm going to be heading into the more central part of London to hit our next, well, honestly, probably the rest of the list. Let's not get hit by a bike. Okay, I would once again like to reiterate how uncomfortable I feel filming myself in public. I'm not yet that shameless. I've given in, I've set up the gimbal. I feel ridiculous, that's for sure. Hopefully this goes a little bit better because I watched the video of me walking away from the Notting Hill bookshop. Not a good video. Definitely did not like it. But look at where I set up the gimbal. Ooh, I hope that was a nice transition. How sick is that? I mean, it was worth the money, that's for sure. We'll have to see how I do. Okay, our next stop is Dont Books Marylebone. I'm not really sure how people say it. This is another one I haven't been to. I know you're gonna be like, Allie, you said you lived in London. Why are there so many bookstores you haven't been to? I was a coward, just like I am now. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I think the biggest issue is just how much of an imposter I feel doing these. So I found this nice little alley that I'm filming in right now because I cannot bring myself to hold out this big, huge gimbal and film myself in the middle of the street of London. Okay, so Dont Books. It's the neighborhood that's around the British Museum, very close to central London, just a little bit north of it. I actually don't know anything else about this store other than it looks super cool on the inside. So let's go pop in and see what it's all about. So what I didn't know about Dont Books before going in is that it's mostly travel books, actually. It's also regarded as London's prettiest bookstore, and I have to completely agree. I mean, these split levels, the ceiling lights, it was absolutely fantastic and definitely worth stopping by. On my way to the next location, I got to walk down Bond Street and see all the bougie shops. And I saw Fortnum & Mason, so of course I had to stop in and get some tea because this stuff is the best. pick some up for both myself and my mom. Okay, here I am on one of the busiest streets in London, so obviously I'm getting over my fear of filming in public. Right now we are outside of Hatchard's, also Fortnum and Mason, which is a fantastic tea place. Hatchard's is one of the oldest booksellers in all of London, so that's why it's so fun. This is also the store where I got my copy of The Mystery or something about the Red House by A.A. Milne, the one that's numbered. It's so cool to be here, and I'm super excited to show it off to you guys. This is one that I have been inside before. Okay, can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that this place has been selling books for almost as long as my country has existed? Like, when they were selling their first book, the United States was only 21 years old. By today's laws, barely drinking age. Like, that's so insane to me. People might not have even known if the United States was going to stick around because of how new it was as an institution. Anyway, there's more reasons to love Hatchard's than just how long they've been selling books. They have a super wide variety of things to choose from. They also seem to be setting up for an author event while I was there, and when I looked at their schedule, it seems like they've got a lot going on. So, all in all, this is the place to stop by for books when you're in London. Okay, so I probably could not have picked a busier place to film these because now I'm at the Waterstones that's just down the street near Piccadilly Circus. I mean, this is just a pretty cool Waterstones. It's really big. Waterstones is kind of like the closest to a Barnes & Noble, so it doesn't have a lot of character, but this one's pretty big. It's in a really awesome area, super busy area, very loud area. Yeah, I'm excited. Also, unfortunately, lost my first microphone, so I'm already down onto the second one. I left my number at Hatchard's to see if anyone turns it in, but we will have to see. Obviously, if we're talking about variety of books, this place has them all beat. But that's your advantage when you're a commercial bookseller, so power to them. This Waterstones has a ton of places to sit. It also has a little kid area, which is super cute, not filmed for obvious reasons. And shout out Ryan Cahill for being across from Hunger Games. That is no small feat. But the thing that stands out most about this place is the fact that it's 5 stories tall. It is insane. At this point though, I was hungry and tired, so I called it. Hey friends, I just wanted to film a quick little update. So I am on my phone right now. I didn't want to bust out all my camera equipment. I had a great day today. I went to the National Gallery and Battersea Power Station, which is a cool old power station that they turned into a mall, and you can go up the chimney stack. Literally as I'm making the decision to head back to my hotel for the night, I got a text from the guy who works at Hatchard's, and he said, hey, we found your microphone. We close tonight at 8 and we open tomorrow at 9:30. My flight tomorrow is at 10:55, so I would not have been able to make it back. I get there at like 7:55 p.m. right before they close, and I walk up and I'm like, hey, I lost my microphone. Someone said that you guys found it, and they were like, yeah. So I got it back, and that's what I'm filming this on. This is not the backup. This is the original. I think it fell out of my pocket when I got my phone out to look up some directions, and yes, I was an idiot and I left it in my pocket. Thought it would be fine, but obviously I was wrong. Not only did I get my microphone back, but in the bag that they gave me, they included a little bookmark, which by the way, you do usually have to pay for, so I'm already getting things for free. Definitely in my influencer era right now. Super happy about that. Shout out the guy who works at Hatchard's, I think his name is Will, for helping me out and letting me know that they had found it in time for me to go and pick it up. And also for calling it a fuzzy caterpillar yesterday. It was not wrong. And it was also adorable. I fly home tomorrow, like I said. I'm super sad about it. It's weird to be saying that I'm flying home and yet feeling like I'm leaving my home. I'm just super comfortable here in London, and it's my favorite city in the world. So I was so grateful that I got to show it off to you guys in the form of a bookstore crawl yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! That's gonna be the last time. Where's the button? No, that's not it. Is that focusing? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Forgot about the slow follow. So, I need to make sure that stays on my face. The next day. I hate myself. But that person would be wrong. Oh my gosh, why am I so millennial when I do these things?